Hey everybody, Invisible Katana here. New setup pretty much. So got a couple of new things. As you can see, I have a Blue Yeti Nano X or whatever it's called. My thing is supposed to have stopped a long time ago. That means I have to work on that Stream Deck stuff, but been a couple new updates. So a couple things are going to be different here. First off, I have this. So hands-free, I have the freaking foot pedal. I was like, there it is. So now when I die, we have some effects. So been waiting to kind of play around, been doing a bunch of stuff behind the scenes. Also, with this being Twitch, this is the first Twitch stream of the year. So welcome back, Twitch. I did like one stream so far and it was straight from the PlayStation and that was interesting. So been doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Yep. Obviously got a test. But today we are doing our first virtual photography stream of the year. Also first one back with face cam and, you know, stream pedal. That's what it's called. Foot pedal. You know what it is. There it is. Foot pedal. Got this going. And today we're going to be playing Returnal. You know, I'll leave the music because we're going to be doing a whole bunch of virtual photography. And it has been a minute. You can't even hear the music now. It's just funny every time. I don't remember how to play this. I pushed like a couple buttons. This is aim. Obviously the right trigger would be shoot. The point is photo mode, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So up is photo mode. We'll see how this ends up going. Oh, actually, weapon. See, if I wasn't hit, that would have been a perfect shot already. I have a dash. Oh, there it is. Yeah, this is. Ooh, so that would have been a good one. See, I got to get into the groove of not just like doing photo mode because it's been a minute, but ooh. But you also have to be able to actually pause while playing the game and remember all the controls and stuff. So that's interesting to get back to because I have not done this in a minute. But I wanted to do Returnal for one because it was the last game that I played, and two, I really like the aesthetic of the game, and I haven't really played around with it a lot because when I actually played it last time, I think I did like maybe 6 hours or so. It was just like a chill stream, you know, nothing going on, and it was just like, let's just play the game, test things out for the PlayStation. You know, that was when I was first testing things out for the microphone as well, which I think about it. Do that. So it'll be interesting testing this out too, because since we're doing the photography, that's, you know, I can just do the 4K settings, but having this was to make clips a lot easier. So, you know, that's another thing to test out and, you know, see how things work. But let's see. I know when I played this last time, I barely like messed around with the photo mode. It was kind of just experiencing the game, you know, on its own. I forgot that was like that. Is that this? Yeah, I guess that was this, where it, like it's not super smooth. It kind of juts back. Yeah, I forgot about that. I had to do it like piece by piece to see it like slowly move in. Yeah. Let's see. But I love the design of these creatures. I just didn't play around with it too much last time. Yep, back to the, well, yeah, I think I've done 2 photography streams so far. Let's see, so definitely wanted to mess around with Returnal, the newest game in the long list of virtual photography games. Heck, I still have Avengers. I still haven't even like I think I installed. I'm not even sure I installed it. I'm pretty sure I installed it on the console, but I got the physical during Black Friday and I still haven't played that. So I definitely want that to be a part of the streams as well. And that's just, you know, I'll just play the story at some point on that. Ooh, I do like this. You know what? I think I got an idea. Okay. I didn't know that thing was charged, so we're gonna go ahead and get a quick little shot of the lightning. Ooh, that's actually really cool. The lightning actually has like little cuts in it. It's not actually circles, they're 2D trails. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay, never would have guessed that. Promotion chatbots on. Looking good on both. That's good. This is interesting. I like this stuff. All right, let's see. See, one of the things I was messing around. Actually, was it like the day before yesterday? I finally beat Horizon. I was playing through and I finally beat this story. Actually, I guess that was a couple days ago. Yesterday, or the day before yesterday, was the first time I actually played it after having beaten the game. So I'm going through and doing all of the missions that I did not complete. Like, there are so many locations that I just did not even. I wish that thing was not over there. What? Let's mess around with it. But I was playing around with that yesterday, or the day before. I don't even remember now. I think it was yesterday. But that's been fun. That was fun. Like, once I beat the game and I unlocked like the final big override that you can get in that game, it is fantastic. You can fly, and it's great. You can just fly around, and it looks really cool. You get new visuals. I was trying to play around with the photo mode while flying. It doesn't work as well as I hoped, simply due to the fact that the creature's so big and the animations for it is like she's just hunched over, so you don't really get kind of what I was hoping for. Actually, worm isn't bad, so that was unfortunate. Yeah, sick with worm. Ooh. You know, I just saw something else too. I forgot what game that was. It was some game that it was fairly recent too that has a photo mode, and I was watching somebody play it, and they had spotlights in the game, but they showed exactly where they were. Like, if you were zoomed out, it would show like numbers. It was like 1, 2, and 3, and it would show exactly where the lights were pointing. And I was like, oh, that's really good. That was a cool little addition that I was like, every game should definitely have that now for when they do spotlights. So it's specifically like, here's 1, 2, and 3, and I just thought that was really cool. Like, I think Spider-Man does a decent job with it, where when you cut, well, I guess it would be implemented differently, because I think once you turn off like all the icons and stuff, which I need to there, okay. So like, if I did this and turned off the UI and the HUD, I think the markers for the lights go away as well. That's one of the like frustrations with those. But I think having the arrows is like the perfect way to do that, where it's just like, boom, here it is, 1, 2, and 3, and it's pointing right at it. And it seemed like you could put, I mean, I forgot, I don't even remember the game. So it's possible that you'd be able to move the lights around while the HUD is off, but every game is different when it comes to that. So you never really know. Oh, back. Actually, I like that, but I almost wish it was bright in this specific picture. I mean, obviously not just brightness, but like, yeah, see, doing that just adds, yeah, well, it adds the spotlights. Maybe. Yeah, see, like, these are, it's just boom, here's 2. I don't know why I keep thinking it goes up to 5. That instantly like came back, and I was just like 5 for some reason. Not sure why. It's funny how much of a difference like that little change makes. kind of like that with the bit of reflection off of the little like camera off the side, but I think there we go. I think that's better. Just do the one. See, the global light intensity doesn't really add much to it. Like it does in the background, I can definitely see it a lot more. And like the very top of her helmet, but I think that looks better because it adds a bit more contrast. Although I wish I could, I think I mentioned this last time when I was playing, I don't remember. I wish you could bring them down, the spotlights, because they have the rotation, but they don't have up and down on them, which is really interesting. Because it'd been great if I could just like bring it like right down in front of it. Like basically what I really want to do is just about erase the blue. Like if I could bring the spotlight down in front of her face, I feel like that would be an even better picture for exactly what I'm looking for. Though, there it is. The worm is coming back. I didn't think you could go that. Crap. I hate when it gets like this and you have like you gotta make the fine-tune adjustments. I just realized, I was just looking like, holy crap, her eyes are two different colors. That is not something you see very often. I don't think I've ever seen that. I'm sure I've seen it in a game somewhere, but it's definitely uncommon. It's just like in real life, like you don't see that very often. You definitely don't see that in video games. You know, not where it's like, you know, that's the design of the actual character. Like obviously, you know, tons of games have it where it's custom and you can change eye color and left eye, right eye, and all that stuff. But you very rarely see that in the actual design. Oh, that's very interesting. Actually, man, every time this happens, you know, you start off with a picture and then something happens and you're like, you know what, let me get a different picture. Oh yeah, I need the spotlight. I'm definitely gonna have to get another one of these without using the special, because I know that if I got the lighting that I wanted, I'd like the picture more, and I totally just threw myself off. I hate when I'm zooming in and I move and I throw myself off like that. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Heterochromia, yeah. Let's see. I don't know. I think now I'm just in like that weird position where it's like I kind of like what I got, but now everything just feels off. And now we're super zoomed in. Now I have no idea what I want. I'm just gotta be here somewhere. We'll just reset it. No, I meant to reset it, but we'll reset. Fact. Okay. That was a bust. Yeah, I forgot a lot of different enemy types in this game. All right. There we go. Oh, okay. It's one of those. That changes things. Gotta love the slash across. It really does look like a lightsaber hilt. But there are a lot of custom lightsabers you can get that look just like that. You know what? Since the slash goes that way, we'll work with it. Interesting. Maybe we'll... The effects are what kind of get me in this, because I normally don't like... Maybe the explosion could be something good. Oh, okay. I forgot you get more skills in this game. Okay. Let's see. Okay. That actually scared me for a little bit. Okay. This. I wish you could phase through her, because I feel like we're actually really far away from the model, and we have to use a lot of the field of view to get like the super close detail shots. But I'd rather be able to just like go straight in. Let's see. No vertical. Interesting. That's actually one that I really like. This, of course, I think cinematic, like the movie bars, I personally feel are like the most important ones. And the game is definitely super dark. But these are the most important, and I would definitely say the portrait style is probably the second most important. I mean, there's a ton where, I mean, every game has like their own things, or you know, like the scratches and stuff, which I do think, because I remember doing the picture before where I had it like scratch, because you can make it kind of makes it look like old files and stuff, like old pictures, especially if you do, you know, the scratches with the black and white. They can make it look, but actually that's not the worst. Oh, this is the one you can't move. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. See, like that definitely, especially with the scratches, that makes it look like an old picture. The gray scratches, for sure. That's not bad. I think that with the scratches works. I like that one. Yeah, the old distressed paper look. That's exactly it. Which is why this also, because it has these, that's another reason it kind of sucks that it doesn't have well, I guess even with this, that would have to end up being, that would have to be more of a filter, because if I could get this and you could get like the Polaroid sort of still that a lot of games have, or even if you could just do vertical, I feel like you could do that. And obviously you could take, you know, any picture and just obviously edit it on your computer if you want to, and just get a PNG of a Polaroid, or, you know, get vertical bars yourself. But that would definitely be cool if this could be like a filter, or like a secondary filter, and then you could have either full vertical or especially the Polaroid look. I think, because I remember talking about that as well, that's definitely something in this game with having the spacesuits and stuff. It's probably the only game where I'm gonna be like, okay, I can do film grain like that, like, and it works. Which actually I probably should have done that for the picture. Yeah, like that. I don't know what it is. I think because I'm so used to that, and I think it's for movies. I wonder if that's even real life. But in movies, they always have that where everything has like, you know, it's all white marks and stuff. There's the, you know, like you said, old distress paper. It's like everything's like the classic filing paper. And there's a bunch of scratch marks and stuff like that. So, you know, the music's died down. Let's go with some Resident Evil. Let's see. That could be used in a very interesting way with the film grain and like blurry backgrounds. Like, have that would be really good to have this. I'll have to see if I can pull that off with everything. You know, anything else that I want to get a shot of would have to be like up close and personal. Let's see. But that would definitely be a cool shot to have something like blurry in the background that's like moving towards the camera, like, you know, two things in motion. It's like impossible to say if anything's zoomed in for real because of the way they have this. Because then everything's just zoomed out. I wish it was just like an actual camera where I can literally just zoom all the way in and then like focus it and then just zoom all the way out, because field of view is the way they do it. It changes the actual depth. And that sucks. There's always been, especially moments like this where it's like I have film grain filters and the scratches and the black and white. I'm like, I really want to make sure I actually have it, you know, like perfectly in frame, or not in frame, perfectly in focus. So it's interesting to, whenever they have that, it always kind of bugs me because I'm like, I wish I'm like field of view. I wish was just zooming in, but it's not. It's not the same thing. But that does look good. I think that's good. Yeah, like, see, that looks like a classic old picture. Or it's something like kind of out of focus. Let's see. I think her eye is technically in focus even with this, but I guess it feels like it looks really off. So I'll just do both. But see, this is the type of stuff that definitely works for this game. Like, you add the film grain, you add the scratches and the black and white. Like, the suit is 100%, it's like the perfect blend of that sort of future tech style and then just a classic spacesuit as well. You know what? Dang, I wish I did that when I was like, that does make it look old school, but it doesn't. I think the high contrast, once again, you know, it almost has that movie feel to it when it's like the high contrast, because that's what they always do in the movies. So it's just like the cinematic bars. Like when you put the cinematic bars, it's like, oh, that looks extra nice, but it's like that's really just because that's what movies do, and it's, you know, when they go widescreen. So it's kind of funny, like it just automatically makes it look that way. But the less contrast for sure is like a more realistic look of like an old school picture. at least more. I shouldn't say more realistic. I should probably say more common. I'm sure like the dark, you know, it's cameras. You know, there's been dark contrast since people figured out cameras, but it's definitely like that's more the movie look, and this is the more like common look. Like even black and white footage, if something was in motion, it would look more like this sort of black and white versus like that deep contrast black and white. So more common, but more movie dramatic. I think these might be the type of shots we go for tonight. Let's see. Dang, I can't go any lower. I'm like right on the ground. Field of view, you know, isn't necessarily what I want, unfortunately. I'm not sure what part of the gun. I'm stuck because I'm like, I don't know what part of the gun I want blurry and which parts I want in focus. Like that's not enough, but that might be. It's a lot easier to see it when it's less contrasting. Okay, it's not too bad. Like, I don't know what it is. Something's missing from this one, and I can't figure out what it is for this. Don't know if it's like... Oh, hold up. There it is. That's what I wanted. That's it perfectly. I needed something blurry in the foreground to like bring focus to the fact that the gun was specifically in focus. I like that one. I actually like it brighter. I think each position will be slightly different when it comes to these, where determining whether or not it, to me, you know, obviously whether or not I feel like it looks like that style I'm going for, because sometimes the lighter picture works for it just because of the position. Obviously I need to be able to see that thing as well, but I do kind of like that. I'll get that too. I'm sure I'm gonna be looking at a bunch of these. I might end up deleting like half the things. Like I'll be doing all this stuff, especially when I'm high, and I'll be going through like, okay, I like this, that's really nice, and then I'll go and look back at stuff and I'll be like, why did I like that? Like that's how I know I got ones that I really enjoy when I don't delete them. Because every time I do, you know, a bunch of shots together, there's always those couple where you're just like, yeah, that wasn't, you know, I was like, I was real hyped on that one, and now it's like, ew. I don't think I even tested this last. I don't think I realized that this was even a thing last time. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I might use that for some video stuff. Definitely that, yeah. Oh, these are really cool. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like this being like, it's actually funny now because they have exactly what I was talking about with the scratches, where the scratches could be like an effect. They could have been in a different category. Ooh. Yeah, I'm definitely using this for some video stuff. Like these are going to be, especially the VHS one, the VHS and the glitch one, probably the VHS one more so. Um, yeah, I'm gonna make some wallpapers out of this stuff, so look forward to that. I think that'll be some streams coming up too. It'll specifically be making wallpapers, and I'll definitely be doing some of like my old actually I should have kept going this way. Oh, I did. This was very cool too. I like this. I actually like that one a lot. I like how that looks. It's crazy on my eyes. Okay, it's just like the position she's in, it was hard. Yeah. Ooh, that's crazy. Yeah, I can't mess with that too much. Mess with my eyes. Even the pixel edit I think is actually kind of cool. Yeah, these are nice. I'm gonna have to remember that because that's actually really cool. Yes. There we go. Reset everything. I do like the warm filter, so we'll definitely get that. How far back can we go? Okay. All right, so we can go back a good distance, so that's good. I definitely like that. Let's see. This is definitely the shot where you get nice and close. It's okay. That was definitely the wrong. That was not the one I meant to do. Dang. All right, let's try black and white one more time. Sometimes the black lines do work. Definitely with this. Oh, that just changed a whole lot of stuff. Ooh, I actually like that. Well, yeah, that's not that's not the way to go with that. I like her being like slightly out of focus. I also, that's a tough one. Because I don't think I even want the vines in focus now. Oh, yeah, I think I'll just zoom in. Okay, so that's pure focus. Weird. I swear her helmet still looks like it's really in focus to me. That's odd. Man, I hope Resident Evil 4 has a photo mode. I've wanted Resident Evil to have a photo mode so bad since like 2 was coming up, the remake of 2. I wanted 2 to have it, I wanted 3 to have it, 8 has it, and I kind of hate it, which really sucks. I need to see, even though I highly doubt it, what you can do with the photo mode in third person mode, which I think I played around with a little bit during the Rose DLC. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, that I like. That I like more. I like the white. I like the white. I can only hope that they improve on the one from 8. They have to, in a sense, because technically they won't even have it won't be like first person versus third person where you're just kind of stuck in that that camera angle, although they could have technically changed it for the DLC, but I kind of understand why they might not have done that. And so if 4 comes out, it could be a totally different thing, because it could be, I mean, technically it could be like, you know, separate teams and stuff. So it could be different ideas coming into the fold, and they could be like, all right, we want it to actually rotate, because you can rotate the camera in the DLC. It's no longer first person, but the photo mode was still tied as if it was a first person photo mode where you're not allowed to look around, which even then I said was a stupid thing to have, because they could have easily have made that where I think I like it with white more, because if it's black it kind of just blends in a little too much. I like the extra like tiny bit of contrast there. Actually move this, let's do this, but excuse me, like I said, I hope they update it, but you never really know. I would assume they would have to, solely based on the fact that the game is so drastically different that it would kind of require it to be I still like that one. It would kind of require it to be completely separated compared to what it is now, because there's nothing, I mean, who knows, they might throw in a first person mode. I hadn't even thought of that, honestly, but they might throw in like some random first person little sequences and stuff like that. Like games do it all the time. Like Ghost of Tsushima has it for some very odd reason. When you crawl underneath like the buildings and stuff, you go into like a first person mode, and I always thought that was the weirdest thing ever for that game. It's like the only thing, they never utilized that mechanic in any of the story elements during the game. It's literally only when you go underneath something that they do that, and it's like, okay, that's interesting. It's basically the same shot I got before, but I actually like it like this. And I might do this in a different color. Oh, I'm like, why do these colors look so weird? I forgot I had all these weird effects on. You really can't tell that. And there we go. Oh, that looks great. That looks nice, even with the scratches. Hmm. I like the way it scratches better. I think this has officially become like my new thing for this game. I remember even saying it before, like I love the style of this, and it's probably going to be like the only game where I'm like, I really like the film grain. I normally hate that because I like my pictures to just be like clear and sharp, but it fits so well with the aesthetic of this game, because her suit doesn't feel super futuristic. It feels old school, and it's like this works with that aesthetic, even with all the future tech. Like just the way it looks, it looks like that could easily be made today, which I assume is clearly the point. It's very much Aliens, like, where it's like it's very futuristic, but 100% it feels like, you know, something that could be made today. So let's do that, see what we can get. Like that. I do love this. This is amazing in black and white, because it's just you know, it's just different shades of black. Let's see. Yeah, I'm like, that wouldn't make much sense that it would do anything, but this is almost just like it's another sort of spotlight mechanic a little bit in this. It's almost like moving the sun around, actually. And the contrast works best for this. Oh, you know what? That is not what I meant to do. Okay, let me see where these two are. You know what? I think we can do without that. I don't mind like the little bit of aura, like right on the edge of it. I think that's fine. Switch some of this around a bit. Curious how that would look. Vignette actually works a little bit with the black and white. I think that's the perfect amount of film grain. I feel like all the other ones are just too much. Like that's definitely too much, but for sure. Like this I could see working in some cases, but I think that's the best. Like even if I turn that all the way up, that just looks crazy. Sometimes you don't need the film grain. Hold up. Keep freaking I got these colors. I'm trying to do my focus like right on her nose. Every game, okay. So like every game has like a thing that I really love. Star Wars has my favorite depth of field distance because it's literally just a laser wall. I'm sure I mentioned that the last time I streamed, and I mentioned that like every single time I do a photography thing where I'm like, I kind of think I got it perfectly lined up. Star Wars has the perfect depth of field reference because it's literally just a wall of lasers and you can see exactly where that stuff is. And that's like my favorite thing out of any photo mode. Like if I could pick one thing, as much as I love the 3 different spotlights and all the options for Spider-Man, I think I might pick the depth of field. I'd probably pick the spotlights, honestly. It's not that often that it's a problem, but it might be enough of a problem where you can't just like, you want to know like 100%, like it just looks slightly off. But man, that wall, perfect. Ooh, warm looks really nice. Warm is like almost the natural, I guess is the best way to put it, of this game, because a lot of games have that where it'll be like Control is like probably my biggest example, because Control has like an entire color, like the base color of Control is almost like that green tint a little bit, and then you can get like the natural color and it's what it would typically look like. And I love using that because it's almost like seeing all of the character models and everything exactly as they were actually made, because the whole game is run under a filter as is. So I love doing that for Control. Actually, what art thou? There we go. Yeah, I think this is gonna be like my style for this game. Like I normally don't have that for games, but like this specifically, I think my main style is gonna end up falling on a lot of black and white photos that are done up just like this. Actually, I kind of like this. That's better. Oh, you know what? That's what I needed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up having like a bunch of pictures of like the items and stuff, where like obviously she's right there, but the focus goes past her, stuff like that. Controls photo mode. I like control. So controls photo mode I enjoy because I like control. I don't like the actual photo mode in the game. It's very limiting compared to like literally every other game. It's the most limiting photo mode I think there is outside of Resident Evil, where you literally can't move the camera. Like it's Resident Evil, and right under that is definitely Control, which is unfortunate because there's so much. Like you can get amazing pictures, don't get me wrong. It's just that there's like a million things, like having spotlights and stuff. Like there a million options, and it's really basic. Like honestly, I think it's about as simple as it gets. I think it's literally just, do they have to, I don't even think they have depth of field. They probably, I'm sure they do. So I'm sure roll, depth of field, and obviously or field of view, sorry, roll, field of view, and then depth of field. I'm pretty sure they have those, and then they're definitely filters. But, and I think you can remove, I'm pretty sure you can remove Jesse and the enemies separately, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a little minute since I've done Control. And I think they might have these, I would assume. So I think it's honestly, it might be like lens and image, at least as far as what this game shows you. And see, that's the point of this. You know, check out all different types of photo modes and stuff. But all of them are so different. Like everything has, just a different style to it. Obviously Ghost of Tsushima has moving stuff in the photo mode, which you can also get. They could have done that for this too, had they thought about that ahead of time. Or if they just had the time. I would love it. I don't think anyone's gonna do it. It'll probably be a long time before we get to the point of developers doing like photo mode updates, at least on like a major scale like that. Ooh, I forgot about this. Uh-oh. Oh, they do have eyes. Look at that. Okay. Yeah. That is funny. That's my random thing. I have a random playlist for all of the Resident Evil save rooms, or at least most of them. And that's funny that it came up with 3 again. Oh, do anything else? Oh, I must have switched right before I did it. Ooh, I love the cyan. It makes it look like gold lightning. That's actually very cool. Definitely alters it, but that looks great. That looks pretty great too. Okay, I was curious about that one. Neon's pretty cool. Dramatic. I also really hope Dead Space has a photo mode. I'm gonna do cyan. I'm gonna do a regular one too, but I really love the gold. The gold looks really good. Do the layout, the spotlights. Yeah, unfortunately the contrast, that's very bright. That's not saturation I'm looking for. I would love to just do a darker background. That actually looks very cool. Yeah, more horror games. Every game, honestly, I say it all the time now. It's like, just every game should have a photo mode. Fighting games, I wish fighting games had photo mode so bad, because at this point, games are designed, even fighting games are designed where the area they're fighting in is like fully done up. Like you play Mortal Kombat and you go, like, clearly the entire location has been made, because you see it, they're walking around gardens and stuff during the whole cutscene, and then it goes into the combat. It's like this whole area is modeled. I mean, obviously it takes, some power to do it, but it doesn't take that much power to do like just that one segment. And you could easily do a photo mode. I mean, because they kind of have a photo mode, but it's really just like the character standing. This music mixing with Resident Evil is so weird, because it's just like this theme in the background. Let's see what happened. I don't think we need that. I don't even remember if I already did that or not. I'll do that. I keep moving a tiny little bit. Do I focus on the kind of eyes or on the teeth? I think the teeth. I can. Okay. We'll say that's the teeth. I think it's the effect that's making it weird, where it's like once it gets to a certain point, I cannot tell if anything's in focus, because everything is just so vibrant right now. Very interesting. Definitely reminds me of the it makes me think of the woman from Control that's like invisible and she kind of has the wings and stuff. That's what it reminds me of, where she has, well, I mean, she's invisible, but she has like that look when it basically the wings cover up, and then when she like screams, it's different. And then the version that shoots the laser as well. Ooh, didn't think that was gonna get me. Hey, what the heck? It's been a minute, so it'll take me some time to give me a good guy. I feel like I did this before. I played a little bit, like a very small amount off screen. I'm not messing with that. Oh no. There's no way that that doesn't come back to life to kill me. But that would be a good picture. Alright, let's do it. So I played like a tiny bit. Outside of the stream, found like 2 weird locales. I could just tell. Wrong button. Cool. Oh, that's cool. Somewhat contorted. You know, if only I was like aiming right at her, that would be a better shot. Okay. Thank goodness that's like that. Dang. Ooh, pretty. I like this. I like this. That's actually kind of perfect. closer, that's further back. Do, do, do. Yeah, it's perfect. Like with the lasers kind of like shooting off to the side, it makes almost like a perfectly even line straight across, which is actually great. That's really cool. See what we can get with some other colors. I actually like the sepia for that. Yes. Well, I wonder what the music's going to be like for the remake. I wasn't the biggest, actually I did that backwards. I wasn't really like the biggest fan in the world of like remake 2 and 3 music, which is actually why I didn't buy them. Like I have all the records for the Resident Evil games, Lace Records, by the way, if anyone happens to come across this. They've been selling all the Resident Evil games, so I have everything except for the remakes. Like I have the remake of 1, and they're actually selling, was it the director's cut? Yeah, I think they're selling the original first game soundtrack. So when they originally sold 1, it was the remake of 1 and then 0. So I have all of those, and the only ones that I didn't decide to buy was the remake of 2 and the remake of 3. And it's just because I'm like, there was like literally nothing. Like granted, I only really know a couple of songs from Resident Evil anyway when it comes to like the actual themes. My leg is so itchy right now. I only really know like a couple of the songs anyway, and it's mostly the save room themes. It's probably only the save room themes, admittedly. But when it came to those, it was like, I don't even really like those because it's like there's like no music. Like there's nothing in those games. Like 2 actually does have quite a few things. I think 2 for me is the most memorable when it comes to the actual music, because there's, you know, the theme when you first enter RPD, there's obviously the save room theme, the intro theme. So I think 2 has the most memorable music for me personally. And I feel like a lot of people feel that way because I feel like not a lot of other places really get referenced that often, or, you know, other games get referenced as much as that one does, where it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. I think that should work. Nah. That does help. Actually does help a bit. Okay, no, I think I got something. I got something here. I got it. I got the focus. I have a set plan now. Although it never looks like it really comes into like super sharp focus. Yeah, that's a little better. I think the thing looking like kind of pixely the way that it does throws it off a little bit for me. All right, let's see if I survive. Ooh, oh crap. I am not about to survive this. Ooh, yep. Whoa! I forgot about that. Oh, got me. Weird. She kind of looked like that. Like the scan kind of looked exactly like that when it died. That's interesting. Alright. So I do know, based on like the little bit of new stuff that I've done, I know I can go back to the house. So that's like the one little bit of like story stuff that I ended up skipping. Like I didn't do that because I wanted to save it specifically for when I ended up finally streaming the game again. So if we come across the house, which we probably will, I'll probably, well, how many shots can I really get on the porch? But I'm sure I can get a ton. I'll figure something out. So if we come across the house again, we'll go inside because I want to check that out. And I was surprised to see it was open. I was like, crap. Actually, just reminded me, cut that off. I was like, dang, I wish I could go inside this house, but I'll save it for the stream. Isn't this like the tough one for me? I can't. Okay, here we go. I'm like, I can't move the camera. If you couldn't see that orb right through the middle, hold up. May have found a little spot. Dang. If that orb wasn't like just sitting there in the middle, might be able to pull from this side. Oh, look at all these little bits. It looks like actual like strands of DNA. Gross, but I like it. I like it. Also gross. Okay. Yeah, I like the splatters and tendrils and stuff. That's really cool. It's so like it's so much of an explosion. You can't like just in the still of a picture. It's so hard to really tell. It looks cool, but like as a still, it's just like, yeah, I don't think I can pull this one off. Oop. Cool. Glad that was that one. You also cannot go into photo mode while you are a floating ball. That was close. There it is. I do love the no fall damage. I really need it. See if we can find the house. Yeah. Go this way. Ooh. I'm glad I'm not like playing to win for real in this one. Although I do want to get to the house. Okay, so there was a way out. I just thought that was the only way to go. I love the echo. Ha, ha, ha. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, I wish it. Oh man, I wish they had it where you could move the sun around. I feel like this game would be perfect for that. See if I could. Dang, I was just thinking, like, man, if I could get just far enough, I think that would be a great picture to have it like leaping right at the camera. Wow, that one's super low. Which one is that? Is that Code Veronica? I think that's Code Veronica. You can. I really got to turn that one up. I did not realize that that was so incredibly low. Hold on a second. Dang, I really should have named these things. Doop, doop, doop. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. This is the remake. Maybe it is not. Well, it was the remake. I was on Resident Evil Original. Okay. There we go. Flashbacks. Good times, good times. God, man. Resident Evil with the photo mode that's like just really good would just be the greatest thing ever for me. Okay. Just tendrils coming out of nothingness. This one's tough. Excuse me, holy crap. That's a serious one. Might have something here. Every time I do that, I constantly forget that I have these things on here. Actually, I might. Nah. And I moved it. I do need a different color on here. I do kind of like that. Still feels weird. I might not actually end up posting this. This is one of those ones where I'm like, I kind of like it. I like what I have, but at the same time, it's just like, it's cool to look at, but it's like, I don't know if I could say like, oh man, I like love the picture I just got there. And I don't know if there's really anything that could change that, honestly. I think the monster designs are too wild to do like the black and white thing, and it just worked. Maybe there'll be like some simpler ones down the line, but I highly doubt this game's gonna get simpler with design. Granted, the second world does have like the first humanoid enemy type, not counting the other versions of Celine that are dead. So maybe it's possible, who knows? Yeah, I think this might just be a bit too bright to catch anything. Although I do love that red and that blue. Once again, same thing. Am I really gonna like post it though? I don't think I will. Well, I don't think I will. Like it just doesn't, like none of them like really work 100%. So unfortunate. They really blow up. Like it's, you can really see it. There we are. It's just, if I can really get one just coming at us, we might have something. Actually, I don't think they have it where you can get rid of her. Dang. See, that's definitely one thing missing from this. Like they need to have it where you can have her disappear, and the enemies too. If you can like do it separate, I love games that do that. The killer clones have a photo mode. The killer clones. It did not. That was Echo. Actually, was the name of that game. Sadly, Echo does not have a photo mode, and that really sucks because that game definitely looked great. And I would have loved it if that game had a photo mode for sure. I remember I actually took a few pictures in that game just when nothing was happening on the screen. I definitely got some shots of that. I might turn this down a little bit. It's almost like they're at the same level. It's almost, you know what? Well, I can't do it now. So I'll get this picture first, but I think I'm actually just change the settings a bit. But no, Echo sadly did not have a photo mode, even though that would have been utterly fantastic for that game. And they even have it where in that game, when you go to the pause menu, it's you can see that there's like a depth of field when you pause it. Everything gets blurry except for like her very back. Yeah, the architect. Oh yeah, that was a really pretty looking game. That was a really fun game to play because I was curious how it was going to play out, and it was a nice fun indie game that I wish had like a few more action-based options, and I think that game would have been like absolutely perfect because you really can't do much combat in that game because once you shoot and stuff, the clones start to shoot, and then it's like it's just about impossible to do a loop where they're shooting at you because especially by the end you get like 15 effing clones coming at you, and they're all like, oh, that last round you were shooting, so I'm just gonna pull out my gun and shoot now, and then they're all just like shooting at you, and you also can't run. You really have to pick and choose. It's like the one thing about that game, like it had the potential of like, I just realized like with the angle I'm at, it looks like the hands are actually, or the tendrils are actually on the ground. But with the way that that game was handled, it was like just a little bit, and it could have had, it definitely could have had like more action-based options to it, and that would have been really fun. And it could have been a really good blend of like, I mean, it's not really a horror game. It's really a stealth game, but it becomes suspenseful based on your own actions, which is one of the things that makes that game so fun. Like, I honestly think that that's a game that, like, see, Worm always doing the trick. Worm always has something extra that looks nice. That looks cool too. But that game definitely is one that I would recommend to people, especially because, you know, it's so cheap. Okay, here we go. I feel like it's hard for me to find what I want to get out of these things. Like, they're full of opportunity, but for me personally, I'm just like, like none of them look cool enough to me, and I don't know if I'm really gonna mess around with these enough. And that's sad, because the design is great. Like, at the very least, me doing this in video form makes it worth something, because we're actually looking at it and it's like, this is cool. Like, it's great to like check out the actual design and artwork of the game. It's just, for me, you know, getting an actual photo out of it is the hard part. I feel like it kind of needs it, but if I'm bringing in a bit. That definitely looks like a creature photo. Just need to figure out. Another thing that the Spider-Man games have is they have near focus and far focus. I love that as well. I'll go with that. I don't know. Oh, shit. Oh, well, that works. I do love the OP blade attacks. Oh, forgot about that. Might as well. Parasites. Nah, I'll save my monies. Oh wait, you don't get to keep money. Never mind. Cool. Resident answer reduces the number of resins needed to upgrade max integrity. Cool. Sweet, we actually got a new item. Alright, I'm actually gonna search for I'm actually going to try to get to the house. Let's let it know. You know what I want is another stream deck, or not stream deck, but another one of these. Didn't mean to hit that. Still got to get used to that, but I already want another one of these foot pedals because there's already stuff that I want to do that's limited. Nope. Go back to the gun. The gun fits better aesthetically. Dang, I was hoping that wouldn't actually be there. I was really hoping that this would disappear and that it would just be her and like the tendrils. You know what? I got an idea. Dang, you know what? It'll be a little tricky to do it. Ah, she sat down. I was hoping she... Okay, hold on. Close. Hard to actually see her, so it doesn't really work. I was trying to get a shot of her like through the, basically like, you know, through the vines. Well, you know, this might work either way. There we are. Oh yeah. There we go. That's very solid. Oh, this is perfect. It's like she's looking right at us. Although I will... Actually, I wish the reset was an actual button and not clicking down on the thumbstick. That's what I was looking for. Whoops. Warm is good. I can't even tell the difference on that one. For a second, I actually thought it was already zoomed in like perfectly on her face. Ooh, you know what? I don't like that little thing being in front of her. So let's just get rid of that. I like her and the little thing in focus. That's interesting. This might be the one time I could do like a ton of, maybe not a ton, let's go back on that. There's so much stuff, like minute things moving, it already looks like there's film grain on it. This actually works. I think because it's so insanely bright, this actually works. That really does make the whole scene darker. Like, it's amazing. Like, you barely notice it when it's white, but as soon as you put black, it's like you see just how much there is, and it like really does darken so much of it. So, you know, if we just want nothing. The scratch just adds that flair. I don't know what it is. The scratch just really does it. Let's see. I actually like that too. I have no idea how this is about to look in focus. So let's see. I'd say right there is actually in focus. There it is. It was just hard to see her. The second one must be like behind her head or something. I actually like this. It looks like a tiniest little bit out of focus. That's definitely just her one eye in focus. I don't hate that. See, like this with the black, I think actually works. That I like. I think that's good. That's a good one. Yeah, I like that more. All right, so we'll go with that. I think. Oof. These really are bright. Like, it's so funny when it goes back to that and it's like, oh man, these are actually like insanely bright. The drama. That I like. I like it being a bit toned down. You can barely tell in this. I don't think we need any. I just like this picture. That's a good one. As far as the music, let me know what you think. Because I left this off because the theme was repeating. It's the action theme I don't like playing because it's constantly just going. This I think is a fine, like just medium thing. But if you want music, just let me know for sure because I got like a million different songs now to decide, you know, what to pick and play when it comes to this stuff. Is that truly in focus? See, I always try to go with their hair now because the graphics in games are so insanely good. You can look at the strands of hair and see whether or not they're in focus. So like the way this is set, it's like right in the middle where it's still in focus either way, whether I do this or not. Although I think I'd rather do this instead of having more of this branch in focus in front. Oops, wrong way. We go that way. That's cool. Okay, I was curious like how much my lights were really doing. I actually like that too. I have to compare those when I see them on my computer, decide what I like, which one I'm gonna end up keeping. I might end up just keeping all of those and just the ones that are like similar but slightly different. I might just batch upload them, because sometimes I'll do that on Instagram and just do like 4 at a time. But I'm like, I can't really decide, but I'm like, I kind of want to keep all of them, but at the same time it's like, eh. So in those cases, actually, is there a thing here? Don't think there's an extra portal there. This way. One of these has to lead to the house, I would imagine. Oh, that scared me for a sec. Oh, water. Ah, dang. That would have been a really great shot. I always forget what the symbols mean. I don't remember if calming music. That's good. Listen, I was pretty sure I could just run into these things. Might get something. And we did. Looks like a blade disc. Grants 5% weapon for every 200. That's actually pretty cool. I mean, obviously, the longer I live and the more money I keep on me, the cooler it is. But that's an interesting one. What the heck? About the parasites. I can easily do the melee kills though. And I should be able to get rid of that other one in here and just pick up a parasite. Typically they're all over the place in these rooms, but whereas this time there's no parasite for me to pick up. Natural. Like, it's cool and all, but it doesn't fit the aesthetic. It doesn't do it. Oh, the statues on the wall. Yeah, these are cool. I'm sure we'll learn more about them. I mean, those don't look like statues. Those just look like they were killed, you know? So I'm sure we'll be learning more about this as time goes on. Yeah, for photo mode, we're just gonna go ahead and stick with the handgun. The shots, I just trust the shots more with that. Like it's the red is just like, oh, oh, never mind. Pick it up. Oh no, my golden coil. I mean, I don't think I'll really be living long enough for that to make much of a difference anyway, but you know, still. That was a cool item. You know what else I wish had a photo mode was Nier Automata. I wish that had a photo mode in that game. And I kind of understood why it didn't. Oh. Nice. But yeah, I understood why it didn't have a photo mode, because the game was an open world game and that wasn't something that they were really putting any focus into. But I would have loved it if that game had it. Like, Nier was fantastic. It's good. Oh, sweet. The Hollow Seeker. Also, I think I was using this at one point in the second stage last time I played it. It actually was doing all right. It just has to have like the right stuff, because I think the one I had like homing rounds, and because it's so many, it actually was starting to do a decent amount of damage for me. See, I think the weird gross shotgun can work because of the green fitting with the yellow, so it can kind of, yeah, it can kind of fit in. I also just realized that the I can't think of what the heck, the HUD at the very bottom actually shows exactly what you're pressing. Also, that's a very cool way for the grid to pop in. Sound effect and everything. That's nice. See, warm makes it feel like it has like that natural, like this feels like a slightly blue tint, and then warm is like the natural color without the tint on it. And that's definitely what that is for this game. And I always love taking those pictures because it's like, it's the natural colors of the thing, or at least it seems that way. I mean, technically the natural color is what color, it's meant to be, with the little filter on it. The blue tint, that's technically the natural color, but not what I meant to do. No, not in this location. It sort of works, but it sort of doesn't. Okay, that was way too fast. Oh, it does glow at the end though. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, stick with photo mode, stick with the gun. I wonder if it would be possible for me to get a photo of her like right as she does that transition. Right as she turns into like all the tiny orbs. Can I just like, boop, photo mode? Yeah, that's... Alright, let's go ahead. Why not? This house is here somewhere. Well, I'm gonna assume it's this way. Hopefully this makes at least the most minute of differences. We shall see. Oh. That one kind of picked me up. Like she floated, she went up for like half a second, she went off. Ooh. Oh wow, that thing came in way further than I was expecting. Stupid particles. Ow. So close, I know, so close. Hello, you images. Oh, crap. Oh, double crap. Oh, cool. Recovery. Speaking of cordyceps, I am looking forward to eventually getting The Last of Us Part 1. Because that game I know has a buttload of features in its photo mode. Like, they really updated it, and it's like their most advanced photo mode yet. Because Naughty Dog is actually where I started doing like video game photography and stuff because of Uncharted 4. And I did like a couple of pictures and then I stopped. And then after that, and I know I've told this story before, but after I did those like couple of pictures, it was Horizon that really made it where I was like, oh, this is awesome. And you could change the time of day and all this other stuff. And then Lost Legacy came out, and I always forget if they update. I think they updated a little bit more when Lost Legacy came out, because dang, I thought I could. Wow, I thought I could pull that one off. Nope, can't do it. No photos in transition. That is not. I was thinking that item was me using the shield, the resonant shield thing for some reason. I just forgot what I picked up, and when I clicked it, I wasn't prepared for it to be like the teleporting thing. So that was funny. That's definitely not what I wanted. Ah well. That's something new. That's cool. Okay, ah, crap. Ah, of course, that shit. Okay. Well, this is red. The house is normally not that way, so we're not gonna go that way. Crap. I don't know. Oh, it's not the big guy. Oh, this is fine. This is a big guy. I thought it was gonna be the big guy. I was like, oh, my bad. This is gonna be easy. That's what this is gonna be. Not doing that. Especially with that right there, because I think that's the body right there. So no. Just gonna keep on keeping on. The story's decent. I haven't uncovered much of anything, admittedly. Like, outside of what I played during the last stream, I really haven't gotten too much. Like, I made it. Actually, yeah, I think all I did was like a couple of the side missions. Like, I actually checked out what it looked like, but there wasn't much there. I mean, it was kind of just like this. Like, you're just going into the different rooms, and then there's really not a ton. Okay, I'm like, there's got to be something in here. So you know, it's kind of just like this, where you just go in and you find the different rooms. So far, haven't found none. Cool. Guess I should have seen that one. I was about to say, it better not be like another one. Oh, hold up. Give me all the money. Got to find this house. Nope. Oh, you know what? Just to try to survive a little bit longer. Actually play around in the game a little bit instead of focusing on photo mode. Ooh, I jumped into that a little fast. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Ouch. Good Lord. Oh, that actually helped me get up to the back. I really hope this isn't the big guy, but I think it might be. Oh, thank goodness it's not. It's easy. That's it. Where's my house? Just want to go to my house. I think house. Ah. I just want to snap. I'm actually trying to survive this game here. Very intense. Ah, crap. Ooh, I should have picked this up. Well, I think that's it. Yep. Okay. Okay. How long have we been going for? Almost 2 hours. Alright, do it again. Hopefully the house is around here, even like sort of close by. Dang, I was hoping she would catch that, but obviously not. Oh, I gotta go. Figured that would do that. Yoink. Not sure what that does, but it's irrelevant technically. Ah. Wow. Yeah. I don't have to hold to pick. I don't know why I even bother grabbing this thing. Let's see if that means anything. This. Ah, dang. Ah, well. Try to get to, oh my goodness. Keep fighting the portal out, and I cannot break into back to the house. It's starting to drive me nuts. Okay, just don't have that unlocked yet. That's cool. Nope. Oh my God. Ooh, dang. That. I didn't realize that I actually had that. House. Never thought I'd be so hard pressed trying to find this effing house. Oh. Okay. At least I didn't like die like I thought I was about to. Kinda wish there was an auto lock in this game. Ooh, that's up. A sliver left. My goodness. They just won't let me have it. It's like, I literally just want to go home. Give me something good. Oh, uh-oh. Door. I mean, this is like kind of something, I guess. First time we've come across this room, which is astounding, actually. Yeah. Yes. Finally. Oh God. Just wanted to find the house. Well, let's see if we can actually go into this door. Oh, that's new. All of this is new.
Hi, sweetheart. I'm not coming home. I haven't needed these for a while.
Creepy. Oh, that's as far as you can go. Interesting. The sun and the moon. That looks like that place that a bunch of people take pictures of, where like the whole city is like those white buildings. It's also a level in
Who's there?
whichever Sonic game where he's the werehog. Forgot. Sonic Unleashed.
This has changed. It's like someone is moving things.
Well, you can see the text. I don't really want to read all that. But, you know, that's some stuff. Yep. Ah, it's probably somewhat important. Let's read it. After having dwelled far too long on what the rejection paper had stated in plain terms, outside the fog was coalescing into a person standing at the front door, another unwanted memory. If Tally had made her break with the kind of permanence that instincts told her to risk, she would have burned it with all the rest. Throw chaos into the entire system, she said to no one. Her admission masqueraded as bravado, a reaction that had been pushing through the cracks lately. She might regret this tomorrow, and without a bottle of ambrosia or shared bed to crawl into. Doom was heralding her name alone, and she almost welcomed it. Oh, you can look while the thing is scrolling. That threw me off. Now that the environment had shifted to something far more stable, it seemed a safe enough time to start testing the area for reality bubbles. She entered the atrium, adjusted her equipment, and scanned the interior. Third instance. No unreality tears in matter or energy. Systems nominal. Now that definitely seems outside of the story, so that's very interesting. Mechanos. She frowned. The final hardwired statement was lying to her. That status hadn't been accurate for objective years. Still, mock or hope, it was better than complications the crew had no time to recalibrate before brain death occurred. With a little luck, she might survive this dive. This actually goes really far. There's like a bunch of this. I'm actually not going to read all of that. Two alternating images of the long-existent past and never-to-exist future. Timelines she knew, timelines so painful. They never stopped weighing down her mind whenever it drifted towards the peaceful sleep denied to her night after night. The price of necrophysics? The images stopped flipping, froze on a single frame. The astronaut stared back. Recognizing the background, Tally rushed to the hallway, connecting the atrium with something else. Alright, now I gotta kind of read the rest of this, because this clearly seems to be connected to her story, because it's talking about being at the doorway and reality forming and stuff. Excuse me. Let's see. Where was I at? I found her statement. I was lying to her. The adjacent doorway had been wrenched open by a powerful force that alone was evidence that she was finally on the verge of success, despite the implied danger. She passed over the first threshold. A babbling noise came from the darkened monitor across the room. As she approached, it resolved into muffled crying as if submerged countless fathoms below. Then she realized that was churning ichor. Without hesitation, she plunged her arms inside. Nothingness had a feeling. As always, there was no physical sensation of moving her hands inside the void womb, only a phantom memory afterwards, probing, reaching, barely missing the thing that was, a titan. It had to be one hiding. The way that this is set up, obviously I haven't read through it, so like I'm way off on the inflections, but the way it's set up, I'm like, I feel like there should be like more commas, more pauses, I guess. If only she could extend her hand one more inch. Like if they just made it wide where it just carried on until the punctuation, that would help me read this better. An echo of violence, like a guillotine on a piano, fell scant feet away from her position. She yanked her hand from the ichor. Her heart hammered, a prisoner within a ribcage. That was closer than last time. Undeterred, frustrated at losing the chance to grab a defenseless titan, she inspected the source of the noise. The air was vibrating in the pattern of a song she hated. Must have been for effect. Her fingers danced. She called the song forth, only out of spite and to prove to whatever was watching her, she was in control. Archeron. The peal came from the atrium. Archeron, Archeron. The Retribution's exo demanded her attention. Frustratingly ill-timed Archeron. Tally stormed into the atrium, answered the call, and heard nothing. Dead air buzz and the tone of failed connection. Her equipment was being destroyed from the inside out like her, but then a similar drone began emanating from the ichor-filled monitor back in the other room. She returned and watched it, expectations sinking. And then we have the same stuff. Yet it appeared two alternating images of the long extinct past and never to exist future. Timelines she knew, timelines so painful that never stopped weighing down her mind whenever it drifted towards the peaceful sleep denied to her night after night. Seems like incredibly specific to what's happening with her. Fair enough. Dead Kronos waits streaming. Kronos is a titan.
In our adequate Match. Astra found a way to...
Let me in. I thought that was gonna be a thing. Oh, the astronauts.
It's still waiting.
Yeah, see, that seems to kind of relate to the book, where it's just a void and some noise. I'm very excited to actually be able to beat this game and figure out the full... Oh. Just in case it changed. It looks the same. Oh. I'm pretty sure I did that last time too, if I'm not mistaken.
Octo.
Simple name.
I remember you.
I figured that was gonna happen. This is interesting. This is way longer than the first time we were in the house.
I've never seen this before.
Oh.
Regrettable delay. Inadequate match. Who's this for?
Here we go. Astra Corporation Headquarters, US of A. Dear applicant, we apologize for the regrettable delay in our response. With a truly humbling amount of applicants to choose from, our unexpected predicament is both extraordinary and unprecedented. After thorough analysis of your materials, although we appreciate your interest, we have decided to pursue other candidates whose backgrounds and aptitudes more closely align with our current requirements and future needs. At present, we feel your proficiencies would prove an inadequate match given conditioning necessary for deep space missions. Should we have openings more related to your field, we encourage you to reapply at such a time. We appreciate your interest in our program. Warmest regards, Astra Command. Okay. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I got a music box. Well, that's cool. Okay. No, I think we found the way out, so I will go ahead and do that. And we'll see how long I survive for. And then I think after that, yeah, it's 11 o'clock. So I think I'll end it after that. I might actually play, I might actually do like a little round of Rumbleverse before we end. Because right now, Rumbleverse is doing, I should not have done that in midair. Rumbleverse right now is doing, it's doing quads. So they've officially done 4 people on one team, which is really cool. I played like 2 matches while I was trying to figure out all my new setup stuff, because things were going quite awry as usual when it's been a super long time. There's always some random setting that I did wrong or something I just don't ever remember. Something? Oh, I don't know. But they're doing quads, and it's pretty cool. Well, that's new. That normally doesn't have a shield. Fascinating. Oh, crap. Oh, my goodness. What is this? I was trying to just get the free effing punch from you. It was well, I did 2 matches and it was kind of as expected, I guess, where it's like, you know, it would be nice to have, you know, a full-on team, but then 2 of the people drop out as soon as we got in. You know, they drop at a different location. They don't wait for like the leader to do it. And then I think the second match I did, one of the people quit like as soon as we landed, so it was technically just 3 again. And I was like, I want to get like a nice, real full squad going. I can't remember if she actually grabs ledges or not. So this is a good, like, nice action shot. I mean, it has the literal square. I hate that. That's like Resident Evil has that. But this is cool. I like this. You know, I can do something with that, I'm sure. I know it's 11, but I have some brisket in my freezer. I want some brisket right now. Kind of hungry. Yeah, I feel like when I do duos, duos has been normal since the beginning, so of course that I have the most experience with duos being okay. So I guess it's not really a fair comparison because that's been normal from, you know, kind of day one really. So can't really say that, you know, use that as a good comparison considering trios was, you know, limited event, and so is quads right now. And of course at some point I hope that they put all of the modes in where you can do, you know, single up to quads, because it's very interesting. I was like, you know, what if they do quads and then, you know, it's the same number of people, it's just that the team shrink. And so I'm like, it would be cool if they did that. And of course, obviously I'm not the only person that thought that. I like that. I think white still works better there. Still a fun game though, no matter what. It's still fun. Let's do it this way. Okay, I had to make sure I was actually going the right way because I could barely tell what was happening. Something. You know what? I like this. I think I realize the problem with it is that it's actually like really well focused and not off center. I actually really like cyan for this one. Yeah, I think cyan was the one for that. So when I do the black and white, I want to go back to being a bit off focus. Oh, not that off focus, I guess. I think I need And it's funny, I haven't recorded like this was actually a good one. I think the last couple were kind of meh, but this one actually would have been a good one to have recorded in 4K. But I will. Sometimes I'll get them, sometimes I won't. So I gotta watch the streams. Yeah, I like that one. You know what? I was just about to say I should see what this looks like with the bars, but I forgot I can't do both. That really sucks. I really wish I could I could do this with the bars. That might do something picture wise. We'll see. Let's see this. Yeah, see that's just a good one. Actually, even with the scratch, that actually looks okay, but I kind of like this play. Well, you know, we'll do both. We'll do both. Thank you. Good shot. Oh, you know what? See, too much. So shots like this, especially when you put the film grain in, always make me think of like cutscene shots. And I love getting shots like that because it looks like it's right out of a cutscene. Like if you look at it this way, it looks like you kind of just caught it at a still, like where that's just like the angle that they chose for the camera. And you kind of have to have film grain when you do shots like that. I guess I'd have to actually look, but I would assume that there is film grain in the game. I think I probably cut that off personally because I like having them off. But in pictures, when you add the film grain and you get like the right angle, it can definitely just look like a cutscene. Just to look at the effects. Okay. I've never understood that. It's like there's no point in having the grid. Okay, there we go. You can add the adjustments specifically. Well, I don't know if I actually even want it to be perfectly even. It's actually kind of like it like this. So, I probably should have just got that in 1080, but well, technically I did, but I probably should have just recorded that in 1080, done the flashback recording. So, also, with this location being light, this is great because there's no way we could have got this shot on the other location. Like it would have just been dark and blue, and that's it. I like those like little lines that like straight across her face look unnatural, but I do like this shot though. Wow. I'm like, I couldn't even tell, honestly. We were so effing close. Well, had it for like half a second there. You know what? I'm gonna just get this. And there we go. Because I was really scared. I was like, I want to move it. I know that was not the shot I wanted, but I'm like, I'm super scared to move this thing. And because of where her face is, I can't actually get both, I don't think. Dang, that went super far. That's exactly what I didn't want. It's so hard to do it once you do like the zoom in. Oh, that's not bad. So it's like a tiny bit that even changes. So I guess technically that is in focus. Oh yeah, you can see it. I can do that. But even that isn't like really what I want. Trying this way make it look kind of dead on. I hate those stupid random lines just right on their face. Dang. These are always the hardest ones to get. Gross. But I like it. There we go. So aside from that big square, this looks great. Yeah, this with the film grain still looks really good. I'll definitely have to mess around with this. Figure out like my pacing for when I want to do videos and stuff. See, like that's the type of shot I would use if I was making a video, except for that right there. But this does look good without the film grain. Maybe I'll have. I'm really gonna have to decide with this game because I'm not 100% sure. I hate that one so much. I like that shot. Those were nice. So I like having locations that are nice and simple. Just daytime. Yay. Okay, so we're gonna go. Actually, we're gonna go back because we can just open up this door that was pretty sure. Yeah, so we're gonna do that, and hopefully it's a free item. Now that I think about it, hopefully it's just a free thing to get. Missed that. Something new to behold. You can. Okay. Well, that is great to know, actually. It's dead silent. it's gotta have both. I think. I don't want it to just be like a side profile. I actually want it to have like some depth to it. She's also not looking down. She's looking at the hologram of it. What to do, what to do. Sorry, I'm like super quiet on this one. I'm just like really focused on trying to get the thing. For this one, since I should probably explain it while I'm doing that, it takes time. You know, it's gonna take me time for me to get used to remember to actually talking. I'm gonna stop your painting for each new photo. Wow. Let's see. So what I'm trying to do here, I like the arm in focus with the object being a little blurry. It's almost like it's half blurry and then like the back half is in focus, and I kind of like that. Like right over her shoulder. No, that's too bright. That's too bright. Can do this. It's darker on my half, brighter as it goes over. Dang, I wish you could adjust them while you were doing it like that. I didn't get like an exact look at what I think I have. I think I got it. Dark's over that way, so let's rotate down there. Put it like right at her head. That's not bad. That's not bad. Definitely no bloom. Don't want that. Don't want that. Ooh, that helps. The fog actually adds to the blurry background. I'll let that go down a little bit. Let's see. I think that's it. Certainly close. That's a little too much film grain on that. 7%. no fog. Too bright in the background. So like the black line that's like straight in the middle, I want that to be like a certain color. I just don't know what it is exactly. Definitely none of this. I never understood. I don't think I've ever actually used a picture with that. What would Bloom do now? Yeah, still just view too bright. Painting. Man, if Resident Evil seriously gets a photo mode, that's gonna be insane. Like, that's all I can think about. Like Resident Evil, I want Dead Space to have one, but I really don't think they're gonna have one. They haven't said anything at all. But technically, neither did Callisto Protocol before that came out, and that did have a photo mode. I think they waited until like the very end to actually announce it. But technically, people spotted that during like one of the behind-the-scenes things where it said it was a photo mode. All right, you know, I think I'm done here. Melee kills briefly increase speed with 10%. But man, I want an RE4 photo mode really bad. I want Dead Space to get a photo mode really bad. I know Alan Wake is going to have one. I'm very excited to see what they do with that, because that game's going to look insanely amazing as well. Nope. Can't do that. Oh, here we go. Don't, crap. I was just thinking like, don't be enemies, please. Definitely not what I wanted to pop out of there. Let's get our free stuff. Oh, this is the one. This is one of the things I found. So there's this, which I think can give you an item and it might damage you. And then there's one that actually just heals you, and that one's completely green. I don't think I saw that dream before. Ooh, that definitely took some damage. Interesting, interesting. That's not too bad. For now, we'll see what happens. Whoop, dang. Now, this place looks familiar. I think I did this. I don't know if that was on stream or not. I really can't remember. extra stairs. None I can reach, at least. Take the long way around. Do those actually help? Like honestly, do they actually ever heal you? At all? Because they have not once actually healed me. Lies. No enemies. Dang, you suck. You guys suck. What's this? Wait, inhibits mobility. Cool. All right, let's go. What else comes out this year that I really want? Because right now I'm thinking mostly like my horror / suspense games. Yeah. And this one, what now? Dang, didn't I need to pick up a key for this one? Yeah, collect artifacts. I mean, I guess technically it doesn't have to be a key. And there's something I had that was something about something when you had them on there. Okay, we'll try it out. Ooh, I did not dash like I meant to. Oh, that actually worked. Holy crap. I do like that they're fair with it though. Like the lasers and everything will be stopped by a building. You just have to actually dodge behind said building. Duck down into the alleyway. That was actually a decent little bit of success right there. No keys. Our brother, the Exalted One, hardened by suffering, climbed to the throne of the mountaintop. Its scythe, like a crescent moon, is poised to strike down the creator / destroyer. The pillars from deep below have judged us worthy. Whoops. Okay. I was pausing there because they had like random little sound effects going off like I was about to be attacked. Oh yeah, that's the other thing that's coming out. Yes. Oh no. This thing is not weak. Ooh, wow, wow, wow. Ooh. No, I actually wanted to survive. That sucks. I actually wanted to live. All right, I think that's a good spot to end it, and we'll call it a day for Returnal. I'll do like one simple fun stream or fun bit of the stream for my battery is low. Oh, I was still recording. We're good. We good. We'll do one last little bit. We'll do a little bit of Rumbleverse, and we'll end things out. But yeah, Star Wars is coming out. That's the other thing, which once again, great photo mode. So hope Dead Space gets one. Hope RE4 has one. Alan Wake will have one, and I'm curious to see what they're gonna do to update it, because they didn't have photo mode until Control came out. So I'm very curious what they're gonna do to add to that. Because man, I wish Quantum Break had one. Quantum Break would have been an amazing game to have a photo mode for. And they're all in on it now. Like I would say that I would definitely say that. I just realized I can mute this because I'm not going to be recording anything. But I would say that despite what they lack as far as like the actual mode and everything for Control, Remedy, I genuinely feel like is probably like the most like supportive when it comes to photo mode. Dang. Ooh, yeah. I missed. So I know they're gonna have something good. So I'm very excited to see what they do when they upgrade it, because the Remedy, like Control, like photography community is like very intense. Like they do a lot of stuff for community support. They're constantly what in the world is this? That's what that person was doing before. I was wondering what was happening there. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see how this goes. See if the people drop off. Also, we're actually in the city, not in the new segment. I feel like I never get to play over here anymore. Dang, I was kind of hoping we were going towards the, oh, we might be. Not turning yet, so not 100%.
Pro tip from me. Wait until after you win to grab those selfies.
That's not even what I wanted. Ugh. Hate that crap. I'm so excited for Star Wars. The only thing that sucks about Star Wars coming out is that Star Wars comes out a week before Resident Evil. And man, oh man. I really want to play Resident Evil. And Star Wars might be put on hold. Whoop. Miss me. Get on my face. Arigato gozaimasu. No! Some of my beach. You made me take something I didn't want. Uh-oh. I'm like, it's about to happen. Wrong person, but yeah, I know we're in the heat. Oh man, that push broom is intense.
Help your friend. They'd help you. Maybe.
Dang.
Your teammates in need of assistance.
Taken down with the exact group I just picked up too. So yeah, I got like a week to beat Star Wars before Resident Evil comes out. And all I can do is hope that I can get a decent schedule, have the girls looked at over the weekend.
Someone got snapped.
I'm guessing I'm already out, because they are not coming to help me like at all.
Your partner's taking a dirt nap. Get over there and get.
Okay. Well, that's it for that. Oh, like they just really left me. Like there was one person, and they just stopped. Like they just stopped helping me. Can't have much time. They ain't really doing, not doing a good job. Yeah, it's not gonna make it. Okay, we're not gonna watch that. Yeah, what's something? Oh my goodness. So that just reminded me. I was fighting somebody earlier when I was doing the setup stuff. I literally grabbed somebody. I heard the sound. I saw the beginning of the animation when they were grabbed, and then they were off somewhere else, and then they hit me and they killed me. And I was like, huh. Like, I know glitching is a thing, and you know, there's delays and whatnot, but that was like full on went through the end. Like, obviously didn't go all the way through it, but I grabbed them. It did the sound effect and everything. I saw the little red light up because I got the hit in, and then they were gone. I was like, what? And I was already low on health because I was, you know, kind of just playing around anyway. And I thought, huh, that is some BS. I got the hit and everything.
If you'll excuse a bit of sentimentality, I just wanted to let everyone watching or competing today know how much it means to me to play a small role in the continuing glory of the Rumble. It's been a part of my life since I arrived in Returnal City as a small child, and, well, I'm just so pumped. 10, 9, 8,
I didn't even realize that was actually a person there.
4, 3,
Yeah, pick one.
1.
Yeah, let's see how this goes. Teamwork, dreamwork. I like the drop in with 4, like the 4 different colors. It actually looks really cool.
And it's on. Anything can happen now. Watch your back.
Alright, I'll go power because that's what I want anyway. They seem like they're gonna be fighting each other. I don't want to deal with that. Whoop. I was about to say, dang, lost everything. Come on, grab, just grab. What? No. What the heck? That works. Oh, come on, man. Woo! Big on. So I'm going to grab this. Oh, let me grab this.
Here comes the ring. The fight must go on.
Dang. Ooh. No. Oh, I'll take it though. Whoop. Whoop.
Give me an E. Give me an A. Give me an M. What's that spell? Pain for their opponents.
Boop. Dang. Oh, that actually worked. Holy crap. I mean, not well enough, obviously. Just absolute teamwork massacre over here. Because I didn't realize my health was so low. Did you want that? I'm taking this.
Oh, but this contestant certainly has that ability.
I just hear noises. I'm like, where are they? There's assault happening. Uh-oh. I tried. I do not envy this position.
The ring is shrinking.
Dang, he actually got me with that. And actually blocked that. Okay.
This team is the greatest, and the best part is they're friends outside of the Rumble.
Oh, snap. I did not see that person. Okay. Time to heal.
On now. Heads up. I'm receiving word that more crates are headed to the island.
And do.
My goodness.
Ba-da-boom. Nope. Get my primary lotus. Get out of here, will you? Gotcha first. Look at that. Uh-oh. Dang, I missed. Oh, hold up. Oh, no. Let me get in here. Out of my face. Dang, if I could have... Oh, well, that works too.
The ring is shrinking.
Separate them.
This means less scenery, but more throwing down.
Bye-bye. I will... Dang. Double dang. Okay, all right, that works, because at least they got me and not my partner, so that doesn't really do much. Except for the fact that they just launched my partner. One of them, I mean, it's one of three, but we'll see. We'll see.
Help your friend. They'd help you. Maybe.
Oh, snap. Wait. Am I correct? Oh, snap. Ah, crap. What in the world?
That's amazing to see. Look at that rescue. Your friend is down. Not down, not emotionally down, but we're on the
That's
subject.
funny.
Talking about feelings is important.
All right, I gotta get out of here. Now I'm about to get bullied.
You'd love to see a team working together like this.
Help me. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, get my
Here
health.
we go.
Where'd you go?
Predators are on their feet.
Dang. Oh, are you kidding me?
Avoid being stuck out of bounds.
Yeah. Probably it for me. Ooh, almost. Oh, no, that might be it. Unless they come out in
Get
8
that
seconds.
teammate back in the game.
Sadly, I do believe I'm out. That stupid spinny move.
Great performance.
Shucks.
But this is the incoming. Here come the loot crates.
4 teams left. See where they end
Your
up going.
partner's taking a dirt nap. Get over there and get them up.
See if they can make it.
Now, maybe they'll be open to helping you move later. this
Yeah, I
month.
think that's it. Oh, they're back where we were beating up those people. What a place to die. Yep, that's it. They're being watched by 2 separate teams. Potentially the same team, you never know. What? That's it. Lone survivor. Yep, there it is.
Don't get left out in the cold. The ring
How
is
sad.
on the move.
But that was fun though. I'll do one more. And then that'll be it. Yeah, it's midnight. Yeah, let's do one more. That'll be it for the night. Wow. I'll shed some candy. Nerds clusters or cookies or something. Actually, you know what? I'll be right back. I'll be right back. See what I got. Oh, okay. Just in time. I have some waffles, which is why my lighting is like slightly weird. We'll see where they launch us. I'm gonna get my waffles. Got my cinnamon waffles. See where they put us. Yeah, I do usually have a stash of something. Ah, the nerds clusters. Alright, I got like 20 seconds on my waffles. Okay.
Pro tip from me. Wait until after you win to grab those selfies.
Yes. Wow, miss. I hate this move. Hang out with them for a second. Thought she was gonna do the slam on that one. Yeah. Gotta take this. Ah, crap, he's in the fight. Dang. Alright, waffles.
The tension's rising.
Perfect
as the
timing.
ring continues to progress.
Yeah, they've been left alone.
Elimination! You sure gave them a piece of your mind, and by mind, I mean fist.
Teamwork. Dang. I hate when I do that. What the? Okay. Oh, very interesting. That's definitely not supposed to be like that. Okay. I do like this move. Please don't. Although,
Rings moving in.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen that happen before, where it was just an entire wall. It was put in place, but basically the visuals were wrong. Invisible wall setup. Do this. Ooh, man, if I didn't have these two and I trusted them, I would definitely
There's more loot on the way.
get my javelin or get the tackle. That's my favorite move. Health regen, so it's not bad, not bad. You know what? We'll do it. We'll do. Uh-oh, they're getting whooped on. Out here like turning red. Dang. Double dang. Ooh, should not have done that. Dang.
Heads up. The ring's closing now.
I'm cool.
I'm gonna need a replay on that one. Oh, snap. Someone got snapped.
Wow, crap.
Get that teammate back in the game. Oh, I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
I forgot to actually. There we go. Oh, and they're gone. Never mind. Let's get them. Oh, I'm out of stamina. He's on the run. Man on the run.
The ring is shrinking. This means less scenery, but more throwing down.
So let's do this. Yes. I will accept that.
Whoa! These crates drop so fast. You'd think they'd be a real health hazard, but it's nothing.
I have a bunch of these. Yeah, all of these have things. I don't know why it always comes up as empty. Oh, crap. Oh, that wasn't intentional. Oh, gotta go. I wasn't actually being cool about that. How did I miss? Oh, you know what? I should have done my special. Think that's it for us. Yep.
But the greatest competitors learn as much from failure as they do from success. And I get the sense
I'm gonna do one more because this game is always fun. Did a decent job though. Last 3 teams. crunch, I'm gonna silence myself. I hate when it does that. I had one partner. It was a duo. I hate when it does that. It'll literally do that on duos, by the way. There are quite a few matches where I've gone into it and it was just like, it just didn't load a person. And I was just by myself from the very beginning. It was like, wow, this sucks. Like right now we have 3. And then we got 4. 3 PlayStation 1 Xbox.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with the loading. Like, that's a team of 3. Like, a lot of those look like 3. I think it's the formation, actually. Also, we're probably screwed because we might be dealing with a person who's not actually paying attention. So that's unfortunate. Might not exactly be a full quartet. Ah. All right.
Greatness is upon us. Can you feel
Yeah, I don't think he's playing.
like a hot desert wind.
Are you serious? I hate when I have to deal with people that do that crap. Like, what is the effing point of being in a team mode if you're just gonna hit people so you can get the items you want because you didn't get there first? Just to be a dick about it. Thank you. Don't even need it, but that's just because. That instantly makes it where I don't trust that person as a partner because it's like, I don't really care. Don't think it's gonna be the greatest teamwork, dreamwork situation here. How unfortunate. Yes.
Whoa! Screenshot moment.
I've never heard him say that before. You know what? We're gonna go straight to the top because if nobody's been here, this is just like an insane amount of gold crates. You know what? I don't even need that. Wow. Oh, thank goodness. All right. It's the best place on the whole map. This is like my favorite place to be. It's either here or the top of that building. But if it's the start of a match, you cannot go there. You probably can't come here either. I've died plenty of time coming here first, and then everybody else does too, and it's just absolute. Hang on, kind of needed that.
You okay?
Oh, fuck. This scared the crap out of me. Will take what? That should be better than that. Ooh, the power mist is actually good. Nope. Ah, well, I threw it. Don't want the mist.
Could
What?
this ring
We're
get
gonna go
any
with the miss. We're
smaller?
gonna go with the miss.
Oh wait, it can!
Alright, let's get out of here. Ha! Did it. I'm not even sure. I just realized I haven't been paying attention to where the center of the ring actually is.
Ah, new crates! Each one is like a little gift,
What
and
is it
they're
then?
so much fun to break open.
I'm trying to find. Okay. Okay, they went up. I was so confused. Like, sometimes trying to find out where the person actually is based on the name does not do you a lot of good. I don't know if they're gonna jump down anytime soon or what the deal is. Oh, we got the meditation. Well, they're good now. They got that. Oh, I forgot they did that.
Here comes the ring. The fight must go on.
Oh, there they are. I'm like, is there actually even a person, or are we just effing around? Ooh, crap. Where is that person? Might as well just go on ahead and fight. Oh, they're not even on the same team. That's gonna do that football at me. Warm sausage tea. Fascinating. Wow. Nope. I'm fighting the Foot Locker crew. And they're not fighting back. Wailing on them.
Oh, that's how you play the game, folks.
Oh, I was just about to say they're low on health. Let me throw my
The
popcorn.
ring is shrinking.
Nah, it's over.
This is one team that can't be stopped.
Rude. That was very rude. I think that's a turkey. All right, I'll just go ahead and do this. See, I could go over there, but
If any of our competitors are low on goodies,
Nah.
they'd better head for a drop site.
also I love being able to see random bodies like in their like final death pose. All right, so all of us are together. I think the dogs are all together. We seem to be coming over here, and there's like 2 or 3 of those guys up there. Here they come. There we go. Oh man. How did that go that far? That works. Nope.
Wrote the inspirational
Shouldn't have
bald
blocked
eagle
that.
poster in my office. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah.
Look out, everyone! The ring is shrinking.
Dang. God.
This team is the greatest, and the best part is they're friends outside of the rumble.
This is just utter devastation. That double kick is super rude, but I love it.
Entertaining cycle we're all trapped in.
Oh yeah, we got this. This is us. We'll go up here and just jump these people on the freeway. it's like 3-0.
For your 16th of a
Boop.
your teammates in need of assistance. Someone grab sauce.
How in the world did he not get down from that? Not that it really matters.
It's gonna take something special to your friend. It looks like your partner's taking. This is no time to catch your breath.
Dang, I just got taken that. Wow, we are like getting taken down by these big moves.
I knew it wouldn't be that easy. Nah.
Not the one I wanted to do.
Look down below.
Though I do still genuinely wonder, like, what in the world happened to where he didn't at least get down.
This team isn't giving up just yet.
Woo, crap. Would be in the middle of my combo. Nice. Help me, help me. Ah, crap. Well, I'll just stand out here for a second. Ooh.
8, 7, 6,
Yeah.
5,
We lost somebody.
3.
I didn't realize that. It's go time.
Oh, snap. Someone got snapped. Get that teammate back in the game.
Come on.
Beautiful. They're back up.
Crap. Had the thing in my hand. Mid-air. Come on now. This is ridiculous.
I hope you like contestants getting wild. If not, be patient until things return to normal.
I'm supposed to have like the ultimate unblockable move with
Not
this.
emotionally down, but now that we're on the subject, talking about
Yeah, I guess we lost. I thought we had it for sure, but
great game.
I don't know why I said champions. We did not win that. Ah, the frustration.
Ouch.
The frustration. All right, one more, because that was actually really fun. I thought we had that for sure, though. Also, that was still some insane BS that the guy didn't get knocked down. Because if they had all 4 of their members, there's no reason that he should have been able to survive a fall from that height. Like, like, they had all 4 of their members, even with 4 health things. The amount of damage that I'd done
6, 5.
before, you know, like even before I even did the special, the amount of damage that we did as a team should have taken him down. Let's go. Like, it should have taken him down, and I don't understand why we hit the corner and then he was just standing there like, huh, no big deal. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Alright, we're gonna find our way over here. There's a decent little spot with a couple crap. Let's do this. Dang, that stunned me for a long time. Well, those people did not stay up here like I thought they were going to. Primary Lotus, best move in the game. Well, favorite move to look at least. Oh. All right. Well. That works. I like the hot springs area. The reason that the yellow lines are coming up is because it's like being at a sauna. So your stamina automatically goes up when you... Ooh, yes.
8, 7, 6.
Ooh. Crap. We're good. All right. We definitely should have had that. That was worth it. That was worth it.
7, 6.
That works. We just gotta find the other team so we can beat them up. Like, I was just about to say, I'm pretty sure that's a dead person. Whenever they look frozen at a distance, that means they died, and you're gonna watch them kind of load in. See, the atomic punch is really fast, but so is this. And you're guaranteed to be able to go into like another set of moves. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that.
Seems like this is one team that can't
All right,
be
teamwork.
stopped.
Whoops. But still, we got him. Nice. Go ahead and just take this. I wasn't even the same team. Oh crap, I wasn't the same team. She also has the mist.
Beautiful. I never get sick of the sight of those crates falling. Thanks, Rat.
Dang. All right, that's fine.
Well, would you look at that? Looks like their practice paid off.
I hope this works. I got to get away from them. It's always the worst when you got your special and you just can't get that final move in. Dang. Sit here for some health. Hey.
Team up like this since Squat's Chicken and the new Squat's Chicken Protein Slaw. It's the mayonnaise.
There we go. Always try to drop down on somebody else. Oh, how do you get? Okay. Wow. What? Okay, that's fine. Jeez. You just gotta take advantage of like every random little thing that happens. Oh, no. Dang, she's in the bushes like right here. You can always tell that by the leaves. Nice. Don't know if it's actually worth it to chase this person all the way to the ends of the earth. I should be very careful over here. Because if I am not... See, she could have thrown me off, but and I think that's what she was trying to do, but it failed. Alright, I need some health.
Yeah, boy.
They'd help you.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let's do this.
It's gonna take something special to deal with a team like this.
Let's take this. Crap. I'm not sure who I just hit there. Whoa! That was close. You know, not my teammate, it don't matter.
Looks like your partner's taking a dirt nap.
Although that second person
Get over
was.
there and get them up. Oh, you'd love to see a team working together. Look at that gorgeous sight.
No,
More
okay,
loot
no.
incoming.
Ah, crap.
Ah. I was worried for a second, but clearly this team is in total control.
Dang, I missed. All right.
They make this look easy.
Ooh. My favorite move in the whole game. Alright, I think we got this time. Still technically 4 teams left. I think we got a good balance.
This out. You've got a match to win.
Oh god. Yeah. Dang. That is the worst.
Down, not emotionally down, but now
Here, they can revive me though.
talking about they're back in the
Boom.
game. The Troubler is pulling out all the
No.
someone
Crap.
snapped. Get that
I can't do
teammate
it.
back in the game.
No, y'all boys, come get me. Come get me. Fuck that shit.
Oh, that's amazing to see. Look at that rescue.
What the heck?
Oh, y'all boy. Let me stand still real quick.
Oh, outstanding. This
Nice.
is a team with potential, no doubt about that.
I'll find a shot.
Do this. Shouldn't have hit that wall. Dang. Dang. Nope. Love the tackle. Ah.
Like your partner's taking a dirt nap. If you help your friend out, maybe they'll be open to helping you move later this month.
Ooh, he almost had me too. And we just lost somebody.
Go up to the sky.
Yeah, we got like
There's more loot
one
incoming.
little chance if he can revive me. Nope,
No,
that's
come
it.
on, what you doing? Revive. No! Y'all niggas so.
Yeah, that's it.
The bright side of being eliminated is that these scrappy underdogs just might take it all. I'm actually more of a scrappy undercat person.
We'll see what happens. I'm gonna watch it just to see. Once again, a good team though, because we were definitely we were doing it. We were doing a real job. It just all kind of fell apart in the end. As that stupid bull rush move kept getting me. Like clearly they're not all on the same team because they wouldn't be hitting each other like that. So there's 3 teams. So it's this guy, one of the other guys up there, and then that 4th person is solo just like my partner. Because that's why they all keep hitting each other. But my partner and the other person need to like work together. Yeah, at this point, I'd be taking like every single thing that was near me if I was the last person on my team. I would just grab everything. Hope this works. I did watch when I was doing trios one time. I actually died, and I actually did watch until the end, and they ended up winning, and so I got those extra points. Oh, there's 5 people left. So maybe it's 2, 2, and 1 just for my partner getting alone. Ooh, see? Got saved by them fighting each other. He has meditation. You can heal up to half health with that. It used to be full health, but they nerfed it. He should have like found a place to hide and then healed. And she's still alive? Well, how many effing times did I like hit that woman? I got to see who actually picks that person up. It's always interesting to watch it, like when it's like right down to the very end. It's always worth watching. Ooh, wow, he was very fortunate. That person's aim was not true. I wish I could just watch like the whole match. Poison Sumo Slap and the Emerald Crusher. Took her out midair. He should not attack the dude in the pom-poms. I think that's the other solo person at this point. Although that's a great combo. Interesting. Still 3 out of 10, which means there are 3 teams. So they could all be individual right now. It's happening. Is it expanding? I've never seen. It's moving. I've never seen that before. I did not know they did that. I love both of them just sitting there like you got both of them in the corner. Like, see, I would have waited on that. I wouldn't have used that. Two things, one on one. You got 1300. You got all the health in the world. You can do it. Oh, you missed. But he's got a bunch of stamina, so she can't. Oh. Wow!
Give me this game, nigga.
I guess we are the only ones watching. If he falls in the water, it's over. Holy crap, this is intense. Wow.
Your team is down.
Get the fuck out of my game.
Good job.
Good. I'm on that shit. Just like that. I've been whooping everybody ass, mama. I know you've been seeing that shit. You ain't been looking? It's alright if you ain't been looking. 9 eliminations.
Oh,
New
man.
dance. I've been fucking niggas up in the squad. Stop fucking playing with me. And all my niggas who been staying with me watching, y'all niggas know what the fuck going on. That's how you do that shit.
Man.
That's how you hit that hole. On hood. Fuck that.
Oh, that's funny.
Them niggas are not finna get me.
That's funny.
This squad shit, they need to keep that shit in there.
Let's see if you got something else you might say. Who knows? Ah, I guess he gone. That was funny. That was funny. That was a good ending. That was fun to watch though. And that's, you know, you never know. You never know. Got the victory.
Oh, these?
Oh my god,
titties, my massive fucking titties, my super stuffed up milkies, my hunger bonger doinky boinkies, my fucking fabric stretching, wind flapping, gravity welling.
I found this today.
You mean these super duper ultra hyper goddamn motherfucking.
Oh man, victory. Oh man, I found that today. I didn't expect it to actually pop up as one of the death sounds. But that's in there for a random effect. Woo! That was funny. That was a perfect way to end that. All right. I guess I can end on that. Even though I died out a long time ago, that was a victory nonetheless. That was really cool. See what new items we got. I'm definitely in the stream out here. But that was cool to watch. That was funny. The random talking out of nowhere. It's fantastic. And some hats. Got a mask. Cool. Fancy hat. Cool. Alright. Now this is fun. Good bit of photography. Got a couple of good fights in. They should keep it. Honestly, they really should do like just 1 to 4, like do all of them. Because honestly, I think they all have their own merits. Although I like 4 more than I like 3 because it gets so much crazier because everyone sticks together and the teams are so much smaller. It's just like it really feels like the most chaotic it gets. So that's definitely fun. I definitely hope they keep that around, but sadly limited time only, but we'll see what happens. Because I'm sure people like 3. I think 4 is even more entertaining. So hopefully it sticks around. Bring back 3. Like just have, like I said, just have 1 through 4 because they're all great. But thanks for joining me for this one. And out here, we'll go with, you know, we'll just end it on Bayonetta. How about that? But it's been a fun stream. Got some good shots in for photography. So we can actually check some of this stuff out really quick. See if I was crazy. Forgot I don't have to hit a button. I have my feet. Okay, I don't mind that. That one's so-so. Even when I took it, I knew it because of the way that it worked with like her eye is super in focus, but like right under her eye, it's wasn't all that. That one I like more though, because I like how focused it is on her blue eye. Those 2 random lines. Oh, nope. Yeah, I like these. This is a good night of streaming. Some good pictures. Checking out some designs that I didn't even know existed. These crazy things. And some super old. So here's some here's some, if you just randomly for whatever reason you want to see some old stuff. This is the issue with the birds on Horizon. It's just like you can't get a great shot. That's nice. That's nice. These I really liked. This was super weird. It was like a glitch in the ground. Because that light is just, it was just red. It was just red and glowing. And I was like, I should probably get some pictures here. So I just took these 2. So that was an interesting one. And I think, yeah, so this right here, I did like a little video. I might have to redo that. But this game looks so good in motion. It's ridiculous. I honestly feel like Horizon is like the best looking game I've played so far on PS5. Either this, maybe Callisto Protocol, but because it's, you know, like a horror game, it's very dark and stuff, so you don't really get to see as much of the art. And this is just super vibrant. This game looks ridiculous. Like, it's insane how good this game looks, which actually I can just show you. And I think I actually turned everything off when I made this video because there's so many people, they're always talking in the background. I think I muted it. so I don't think there's like anything but music in this. You can like barely hear the music in it. But this was it. I was doing this. This was for like for a live background, and I might actually keep it. It really doesn't look that bad. And I believe, yeah, this was at 60. This was 60 frames because if you do 4K, it's 30 frames. So all of my live wallpaper. Well, I think I'm gonna stick to the 60 with the upscaled 4K for all of my live wallpapers. But this is definitely, I actually might make this one of them because it is fine. I left it like this. It was just the only thing I didn't like was the fact that she keeps doing like this, like that right there. She keeps doing that, and it just seems really weird and random to me. But other than that, it was really good. So I might keep that. I like that one. Actually, I haven't looked at these in a minute. Like, I don't even, let's see. So, oh yeah, that was a little minute ago, on the 5th. I really like that one. That one looks good. I really like that one too. I think those came out very well. These were really nice. Then I did a video here too. This one I actually did for quite a while. As you can see, it was like 3 minutes and 50 seconds. This I specifically stopped because I was testing out some stuff. This has autofocus. That's why it's like going in and out. It's not the greatest, admittedly. It's cool when you're just doing a picture because you're like, oh, I just want to like, boom, just focus in on Aloy. And it's pretty cool. But if you want to do it for videos, it catches too many things and it kind of bounces around. So you have to work with it and like know, you know, like kind of go back and forth a bunch of times. So you're like, okay, this is when it'll attach to her, or this is when it'll leave her and, you know, kind of shoot out to something else. Because you can kind of play around with, you know, stuff like this. And that's great for video because it's not grabbing her, but it's keeping it in focus. It's like having an actual focus, which you could do. I mean, you could technically set that all up manually anyway. It's the same as a camera. You can set it up manually if you want to and just have the focus. Obviously I shut it there. But you can have the focus just set where you want it to and then just pull back naturally. So you can easily do that and it's fine. But this is a cool way to do it if you want to play around with autofocus. I don't think I will, just because of the fact that it can, you kind of mess things up. Like that right there is where it really helps because that is hard to do. Having it set manually, like that is the specific use case. If you are centering on one thing and you aren't going to move around to a bunch of other stuff, I would highly recommend using autofocus because it definitely works in its favor when it's just focused on one simple thing, because you're just staying focused on that the whole way in and out, and it's perfect. And you can't manually set that because you know, it's the same as a camera. Like some things, if you're literally moving back and forth, you have to have autofocus. I mean, with an actual camera, technically you don't, but you'd have to be like, once again, you have to like specifically have it set, you know, that's like what they do in movies, you know, like you have to very meticulously be like, okay, this is how much focus we need. Like that, like there are people whose jobs is just to focus the thing. If you're doing a moving shot, there's a person's job who's just to go like this throughout the whole shot to make sure that whatever's supposed to stay in focus stays in focus as they're moving back and forth. So it works for this. If you're sticking onto one thing, you can do like a cool autofocus and it'll just stay on that one thing. But you know, if you're doing, you know, if you're really doing like a big landscape sort of deal, you have to be careful with it. Like it just won't really work. I would say, you know, if you just set the aperture higher, you'll be fine, but it still won't do the same thing as what that autofocus is doing, where it is permanently in focus no matter how far or how close you get. So it, you know, has its use cases. It's very specific, you know, to whatever it is that you're doing. Like you can see, like you know, it's really good, but you can see like when it hits something and it's just like boom, something will like snap out of focus or snap into focus, and that doesn't really work, you know, video wise. So there's that. So then you go manual, and that's how you have it. And you might be able to do manual while the grid isn't showing. I almost said in Uncharted, but in this game, in Horizon, there it is. I was like, here's a picture of the thing that I found the last time I was playing. I took a picture of it. Very simple, very simple. And this is the last 6 hours of the game, which I actually need to get this one, because I realized for all of my chill streams, I'm gonna put the first hour up, but I'm not gonna put up like the entire stream, because I'd have to go through and do like every single piece. It's like an hour-long video, and I was like, you know what? When it's like that, I'll just do the first hour, and if people want to check it out, they can check out the stream, because it's not like just fully recorded with me, and it's not a bunch of stuff. It's literally just the game. So I was like, you know what? It can just stay on the channel. Plus, it looks great. So, because when it comes straight from the PlayStation, it actually looks really good anyway. So I was like, you know what? It can just stay on the stream, on the streaming channel. This is 5 minutes. Oh yeah, this was me attempting to try to get something with this. I could not for the life of me get anything. I think I struggled with this, and then I think I got like one picture out of it, and I just recorded it because when I record now, or when I play, I just start recording when I go into photo modes, just to have, like, I actually have quite a few clips from the stream. I have all those clips like just randomly cut up, and I'm still deciding if I just put them out, just like, do I just add music to them? I'm still kind of figuring that part out as far as like the photography stuff for actual videos and not just streams and stuff. Actually, you know what? Oh, that's the, yeah, there it is right there. That's the exact picture. But yeah, as you can see, I only got 2 shots. That's nearly 5.5 minutes, and I only got these 2 shots that I was okay with. Like, it's a little tough getting the images I like when it comes to that. All right, that is it. I need to transfer all these pictures off, have them on my computer. I have so many pictures I still need to upload. It's ridiculous, but I will be getting to that tomorrow and working on that and figuring out, how often I'm gonna be posting and all that good stuff. But thanks for joining me. This was definitely fun, going through and actually getting some legit shots in the game, especially because I never took a look at any of this stuff when we last played. Like, I didn't do any of the up close stuff with any of these creatures the first time I actually played through the game. It was like, these look really crazy, and then I was actually just playing the game. So it was nice to actually kind of sit with the art a little bit in the game this time. So that I definitely enjoyed, and getting some pretty decent shots I actually like. So that was fun. Definitely fun. Definitely tons more games to do it with. Avengers has a photo mode, so we'll be getting on that at some point. I do want to actually play through that story mode, but we'll be getting to that in photo mode. Obviously, at some point, I think I'll do Control. I have it on my PC, so I don't think I can actually get like 60 frames while streaming because of like how my setup is. But I'll try to figure all that out at some point. But there's a million other games that we still got photo mode. Still haven't done Ghost of Tsushima, so that's obviously gonna happen at some point. But for now, thanks for joining me. I will end things for Bayonetta here. Hope you had a good time with the stream. The comedy that was the ending there with Rumbleverse was absolutely phenomenal. But had a good time. I will most likely be streaming tomorrow. It is almost 1 o'clock. I was supposed to be done like an hour ago. Rumbleverse, it gets you. But thanks for joining me. Hope you had a good time. Don't know what the stream will be tomorrow, if it'll be photography again or what. I might just end up kind of playing around. I'm not 100% certain yet, but ultimately we shall see what ends up happening. But that was the right button too. Oh, I switched a bunch of stuff around. Everything is like set on the list. Thanks for joining me. Hope you had a good time. I think I set the ouch in here too. Did I do that? I don't think I did. Just in case, let me find my ouch. Where's my ouch? Oh, hold up. I'm gonna end the stream without the ouch. I don't think I have it. Not ready to go, at least.